No, I will explain
No.
I will tell you.
No, you said I said it.
No.
Let me. Yanika. Yanika, my mic works and I can talk.
My mic works too.
I did cadets. I swear I can talk louder.
How do you want me to introduce you?
Surprise me.
I can't. I don't know anything about you.
It's a great way to start the episode.
Hello. I'm your host Yanika, and you're watching and listening to Pillow Talk. This is a show where I bring on guests that talk about what keeps them up at night. For today's guest, I have someone who apparently does not need any introduction. Please welcome Shaan Mehdi. Woo! Jesus! Hi Shaan, how are you?
I'm good. I'm really tired.
Why? You were the one who chose to shoot it at 10 in the morning. No,
it's not 10 in the morning. It is
feels like 10 in the morning. It's too early for me. Since you didn't need an introduction, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
That was because you know jack shit about me, apparently. My name is Shaan.
I know that.
Okay, well, you told me to introduce myself, so I don't... I'm 21 years old, just graduated university for performance production.
And do you know what this podcast is about?
Yeah, for the most part.
It's what keeps you up at night.
Or you want to get into this now?
Yes.
We're about to get deep.
That's what she said. Okay. Continue.
Okay. Would probably be, like, purpose of life.
Wow, that's broad.
No, it's broad, but it's like, what is one's purpose in life?
That's what keeps you up at night.
Yeah. The thought of that, but that's just, it's not like just that question, because then that gets into like, do you have free will? Is fate and destiny actually a thing?
Jeez.
So like, if you want to break it down, you have to first talk about like, do you think there's like fate and destiny actually exist? And then with that, does free will exist? And then with that, does your purpose in life mean that like, that's the only thing you can do? I think destiny
for you
and fate don't exist, because then I don't think free will would be able to exist, and I think free will exists more than fate and destiny do.
Well, if you are going into that philosophical rabbit hole,
it's not a rabbit hole. It's a fair thought.
It is a fair thought, but I feel like there is free will, but also if people believe in destiny, it's kind of
but like destiny means there's no free will, because destiny means that like cut and center, that'll happen. So
what do you feel? Do you have free will, or you think that...
I think everyone has free will. I think everyone has free will, and it's like your choices like guide your life in whatever way, because you can choose whatever. It's not like set that you have to do this, or you're bound to meet this person, or whatever it is. But like fate and destiny, like that just erases anything with free will.
I mean, I feel like people think about that according to their own convenience. Sometimes if something happened in their life that they did not expect, is like, oh, it was destiny, that's why it happened. But sometimes when they willingly choose something to happen, they're like, oh yeah, it's not destiny, I chose it.
No, but people also say if they chose it, that it's destiny, that was bound to happen.
So what keeps you up at night is thinking about if you have free will, or everything in your life is destiny.
No. We go back to the purpose of life. Like, what is one's purpose of life?
What is your purpose in life?
Make people smile. I think it's my...
You?
Yeah.
And making people smile.
I don't want to hear it.
That's actually...
I make everyone laugh.
Okay, that's called bullying.
No. It's not bullying when it makes everyone laugh. Even the person who's getting that.
Yeah, I should know.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you don't make me smile. You just make me cry into my own pillow.
Cry? Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, no, like, I think that's the general purpose of my life, but also I could be wrong. That's why it's what keeps me up at night. But that's also, like, then it's like, what's an individual purpose in life? But then
also, you can't keep everyone happy in your life.
No, but that's not the point.
You can make them smile, sure.
That's not the point, is not to make everyone happy. I'm not saying I'm a people pleaser.
But how do you know it's not a forced smile if you're making people smile?
Well, you have to give the person a benefit of the doubt. Like, even if it's a forced smile, that's their own choice.
Yeah.
What am I, like, I'm not gonna fucking beat someone up so that they smile. Like, if you don't smile, you don't...
You can't beat someone up to make them smile.
No, but what I'm saying is you can't force someone to smile. If they don't want to smile, they're not gonna smile. That's their prerogative. I don't think anyone's gonna be like, oh my god, like I didn't actually smile. Okay, cool. When
Is it
I
like you want to do something with your life that would that would naturally make
but
people
that's
smile?
but that's where it gets dicey. It's like, is my purpose in life to continue that like within my job, or is it just a general purpose in life? And that's when you get into like what actually can classify a purpose in life. Like, is it someone has to be a doctor, someone's going to solve cancer?
Doctors don't make everyone smile.
I'm not saying that's everyone's purpose, Yanika. I'm saying that's my own purpose.
Okay, but it's like it's a very broad, it's a very broad purpose. So your purpose in life is selfless.
I would
It's your or is it one of your purposes?
I think it's I would say it's my like I think everyone has a purpose in life. You have the free will again. You don't have to like if your purpose in life is to like oh like fucking make people laugh but you become a serial killer. Like
Oh my god.
that's your free will at choice there.
That's free will.
That's free will at choice there. You know, like but if you succeed in it, but then it's also like what happens if you don't? That gets into the religion part of it. Like is there what's after death? And then it's
Right.
like okay, if you don't hit your purpose in life, is that when it's like what you're actually being judged on, or is it how well you've lived your life? But then does the purpose in life actually matter? If you have free will and your purpose is not always meant to be met, like it's not like fate that you're bound to fulfill your purpose in life.
I don't think if you don't fulfill your purpose in life, you're doomed after death.
But then it makes purposes in life useless.
But that's your purpose.
No. But I mean, generally, if we're saying there's a purpose for every person in the world, and you don't fulfill that purpose in some way.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know what that purpose is.
Yeah, but we don't know
But if
what.
you choose it, that's what you
But
said.
we don't.
It's free will. If you choose your own
Yeah,
purpose,
yeah, yeah.
so if you don't fulfill it, it's it's not certain that you're doomed after death.
Yeah, but then that goes the same for everything else that we're guessing, like religion altogether.
Yeah,
We're making a fucking not even an educated guess. We're making a guess based off of our own history and ancestors.
it's just faith. Nobody knows what it is for sure. It's just faith that just keeps them going. What they've been taught, what they've grew
Yeah,
up
but
with.
then if we're saying that, then the purpose, like our purpose in life, then there's no reason for it. So then there shouldn't exist altogether. If you're saying that there's no not
Okay,
repercussions, but
let me put it this way. Me, I don't know what my purpose in life is.
okay,
I might not even know
yeah,
ever what my purpose in life is. But that doesn't mean that I am destined for like eternal damnation or whatever it is that you say.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying there's a reason so far for everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so what's there to say that there's not a reason that you're alive? Like there's a reason for every. If you can explain everything, like you can go okay, like yeah, my like parents created me, right? Like that's my reason. But like, is that what you want to sit with in life, saying that that's the only reason you're here?
No, of course I'm in this world because I have to do something. But if I'm saying if I never know what I want to do,
But it's not what you
what
want to
does that
do.
mean?
But it's not what you want to do.
Yeah, but I will still not know what my purpose is.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone,
But I'm
even
still
even
gonna
me
be
saying
innocent.
what I think my purpose is, I don't think I'm saying that that's my purpose. Like I could be fully wrong.
Mm.
You know,
It's just you feel like that's your purpose.
I feel like that's probably what keeps me at ease in my
Everyone
mind.
wants to make people smile. I want to
But
make
I don't
people
think that's
smile, but I
everyone.
don't think it's my purpose.
Exactly, I don't think that's everyone's purpose. But I think I think that's like one's kind of like you just have to figure that out. That's just like
Nobody's born into the world thinking, "Oh, my purpose in life is saving the world." It's not the boys. You see,
okay,
I wanted to
but
make
like
reference.
but
Continue.
anyways,
I've actually seen all of it.
yeah,
You have?
yeah,
Amazing.
I have. Like I think you're never gonna know what your purpose is. But if we're saying there is a purpose, then there has to of some sort. There has to be something that comes from it. Like if you're not fulfilling your purpose in life, then that's one thing. But if we're saying purpose exists and you have to fulfill it, then we're saying destiny and fate exists, which means free will doesn't.
Yes, that's what. But you believe that destiny and fate does not exist. So
I
why
think
do you
that
think
if
that you have a purpose in life? It's your choice what you want to do with your life.
No, but I don't. But I think that when it comes to the purpose of life, you're never gonna know what it is.
That's what that's what I'm
But
saying.
I think there's always a reason for someone to be there. But because of free will, you have to make the choices that get you to that point. And you might have multiple opportunities within your life to make those choices, but I don't think
You will never know if it's destiny or your choice. Like no one would ever know.
no. But you
Because
have
you're
to.
making that choice, but are you destined to make that choice?
Okay, but then free will doesn't exist, is what you're saying.
But maybe destiny is not, and that is your free will. That's what I said. It's
But there's no
really
free will
blurred.
if there's destiny.
Nobody can say anything.
If there's free will, there's no destiny. I mean, yeah, if there's destiny, there's no free will.
Yeah,
if there's destiny,
you just said everything happens for a reason, and if we believe in that sentence, that means destiny exists.
No. I think you're there for a reason, but because of free will, it's your choices that dictate if you actually fulfill it. Like I could be like, oh, your destiny is to find this treasure, and you can go, I'm not gonna fucking do that, and I could be fully right, and then like 5 years down the line, someone else says the same thing to you, you don't listen, right? And you like, let's say you get like, this is like a random like you have 5 chances to kind of hit that path that you would want to. You say no every time, but you're not hitting your purpose in life. That's why I feel like then you get into the point of like, if there is purpose, how broad is it? How specific does it get? Like, is it like, oh, this person's has a chance to solve cancer, rather than it's like, oh, he's going to, you know?
You will never know until it's actually done.
Until what's done? Until we're dead?
No, that's what I'm saying. No one can ever know.
Until we're dead.
Until we're dead, exactly. And we can't know after we're dead. How are we going to tell people? I feel like
I don't think you can. Well, no shit, you can't tell people.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh.
Ghost.
No, but then you have to question every single thing.
Yeah, I do question that every single night, like what I'm doing. But it's usually like, oh, what I'm doing with my life. I never question like what my purpose is in life.
But that is life.
No, I get it, but it's like purpose as in like what people expect off of me. Like,
No. I don't think it's what people expect of.
Purpose is
definition of purpose that you both have is.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of purpose in a more general sense of like, oh, like let's say in like a job, like you have your purpose. Purpose is like
for you,
no, for me, my
what
purpose
to do throughout your entire life. What to do.
Yeah.
Yours is why.
Yeah.
Your purpose
why
is
do
the
what you do.
justification of why you are here.
Yeah.
Like I know my purpose, and of course in life is to do good things, but.
But do you? Not do you do good things? Do you know?
What?
I don't think anyone knows.
I know when I do good things, but I don't know how much good I have to do.
But then also what he's trying to say is like, is that what you think your purpose is? Like, but like
you're saying
that's what I said. I don't know what my purpose is.
But you also said I know.
You said I know my purpose.
No. I mean that I think I maybe it's everyone's purpose to do good in life.
No,
like, nobody's destined.
No. But I don't think it's your. I don't think it's no. But if we're saying
that's what I said, so that's why it's free will.
No, but then why is it everyone's purpose?
My God.
My thing is like my thing is think about it like this. I don't think everyone's purpose is do good. That's first of all, it's
not even the purpose. It's you should be doing good.
Exactly. That's a different thing. It's like a almost like a communal rule type of situation. But it's like I don't think that's like almost like a law rather than like what we're trying to say. Like, yeah, you should do good. But I don't think that's your purpose. I think people's purpose is to do good. I don't think your purpose is to eat food. I don't think your purpose is to drink water and survive. Like, I think you have to get a little more deep into it rather than being or doing good. You need to drink water. You need to breathe. You need to live your life. Or you don't need to live your life, but you need to, like, that's like life.
Yes.
Right?
Look, I agree. Everyone's here for a reason.
So you agree there's purpose.
But I don't think I agree there's purpose, but I don't think everyone knows what their purpose is.
I don't think
anyone
does.
So yeah, exactly. But basing it on what happens to you after you die because of if you fulfilled your purpose or not is bullshit.
So then religion's absolute BS. Every religion that we go on to, everything we think about in religion, we have
that is what I believe.
No. So that no. But in that same, so you believe that everything that we're doing with religion, it's essentially what you're saying is it's.
Look, what I
We're
feel
blind
is
guessing.
religion is faith, right? God is faith. Nobody knows what's true, what's not, and I don't want to say anything. But whatever people do, they do it because of the teachings that they have been taught while growing up and their faith. Like because they need some motivation to take them through life, and that's that higher power that they think about, and that's how religions come
Yeah, but
into.
you're also but in the same vein.
But I'm not
before
saying
you're saying-
everything is true.
But you're saying, okay, there's purpose, but you're never gonna know, so it doesn't make purpose.
Yes, but not everyone thinks the way we do.
No. Okay,
Nobody thinks about purpose.
okay, that's fine. But what you're saying is, okay, there is purpose in life, but we don't know what the purpose is. Sure, that's
Yes.
fine. I agree with that. Then you're saying it then should have no repercussions in the afterlife, right?
Only if there is an afterlife.
Okay, but okay, in this scenario that we're talking about, you're saying that because we don't know, it shouldn't have any repercussion.
Yes.
In that same vein, if you've got your religion wrong the whole fucking time, then it should have no repercussions in the afterlife. But every religion essentially says that same thing, unless you get into like, oh, but then we're thinking about the good and bad that you've done. But it's like, as much as we want to say that in every religion, we know that there's that like that fine line where it's like, okay, but if you're not following it, that like.
I don't think your repercussions are based on what religion you follow.
Then what is it based on?
I don't think
it's based off the choices you make?
Yeah, it's just based on the choices you make.
How do you measure that?
You don't. That's
No.
How can you as a person measure how much good or bad you've done unless you've done like so much bad that you're like, oh shit, I'm definitely going to hell.
But how do we know then? Like if you're saying that that's what like if there's an afterlife and there's essentially a grading system in a sense, good and bad, like that's you're never going to be able to figure that out.
Have you seen the series called The Good Place?
Yes.
You know how they have this counter thingy?
Yeah.
If, of course, that's a series, but if someone was to believe that hell and heaven or whatever, good place, bad place exists, then maybe somebody is doing something to keep track.
Okay, so then, so going back to what you said, which was religion should have no repercussions on the afterlife.
Yeah, because religion,
everyone
follows it differently.
I agree. I'm not disagreeing.
Okay.
But then you're saying...
I'm so used to disagreeing to me.
But then what's the deciding factor?
How much good and bad you do, that's what I said. If that even exists.
Well, you said you can't measure that.
You said you can't measure that.
Yeah, because I don't even believe in hell and heaven, but he's saying let's
No, we're going on the if, but
if it exists, that's what I said, then it's their thing. Whatever happens there, they keep a check. I don't know. Or I don't know, whoever it is.
Damn. Wow.
Oh my god, can we not go on this pronoun shit right now?
All I'm saying is I think purpose in life has more importance than the good and bad you do. Because you can be bad to some people or they might think you've done bad to them, but in reality you've...
No, but what if your purpose in life is to do something bad? Do you still like live a happy afterlife? Because you fulfilled your purpose?
But I don't think purposes are going to be like murder.
You don't know that.
Of family. Okay,
but everything you do affects someone else.
Yeah, but that's your choices. But we're talking about...
But if you talk about purpose, then it's not your choice.
But we're not saying purpose is bad, though. Why would...
If purpose is bad.
If purpose exists, there's no way purpose would be in a negative way. It could be used in a negative way.
Yeah.
And that's your choices, but I don't think your purpose is. And if, like... But again, that's, like, a whole different... Like, I mean, yeah, you can get into, like, oh, like, you made one person smile because you killed these people, but, like, is that, like, fulfilling your purpose? It's like, no, because I think the good and the bad do have some repercussions. I don't think it shouldn't have repercussions because it's the choices you make, but I think your purpose has to be taken into consideration if that's the way it goes in the afterlife. But I think purpose in life, I think everyone has one. I think you have to have one. So if there's a reason for us to exist, there's a reason purpose exists. If God exists, there's a reason God exists. You know, like God created this. Like, okay, like we always think about religion as like, okay, like it's God.
God exists
like,
because faith exists.
No. Okay, no. I get that, but I'm talking about in our thinkings, we think God exists. The fuck does that mean? Like, what is this all-knowing entity that's created the world, right? And if there's one God, who's to say there's not another? In that sense of like, we're saying like the same way planets, like we're in a vast universe, right? There's bound to be something else like Earth. We found places like Earth in a sense of like inhabitable, but like if that exists, if we're thinking about it in that way, then there has to be a reasoning for God. But no one ever wants to break or try to figure that out because it's.
I agree with you because I only believe in things that can be proven.
That takes out the fun in anything philosophical.
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't mean that I don't think about it. I could be wrong.
Okay, I'd like to agree with Shaan to say that if we are on this earth for a purpose, there also has to be a reason for this purpose. Okay, the part where I sort of differ is because in order for me to successfully go through my life with peace of mind, as something that was mentioned, I am on the contrary side on destiny and fate. And the reason is, I think that we associate purpose as a reason for being here. And in that sense, as I go through my life, justification and reasoning, one of them is purpose, but for me, fate is also a justification and reasoning for things happening. And I totally see the free will argument and how you could have a certain purpose in life, but the choices that you make can either prevent or delay or get you faster to fulfilling that purpose. And that's where free will is something that I can see the side of. The only thing is, though, I'm the person who would justify that the amount of time it took me to fulfill that person is destined and is written for me. So I see your argument, but I am on the justification that it is written for me to get to my purpose when I do. And that's why I believe in destiny.
Free will does not exist.
I'm saying free will and destiny are both different justifications that we provide for ourselves as humans to understand how the purpose of life happens.
Wait. Wait. I was not finished what I was gonna say. You were sipping your water so fucking slowly. Anyway, I think free will and destiny could coexist, but that's to say that destiny isn't set. Like, it's not, you have to have it happen then.
I don't think they can coexist because then who is destined and who is free?
No. Like, it's like, oh, it's like you can hit that destiny or that your purpose or yeah, whatever it is, right? In that sense, like, but if free will can coexist in that, it's you can make choices that also don't lead you there. You know, if you make one wrong move, you're not going to hit the destiny.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I believe that destiny is not the end goal. Like, destiny is the path that you take.
Yeah, see, like, that's where it's like a little. That's where it's like that's when it can't coexist. When it can coexist is when you can avoid what you're destined to have happen.
So destiny and free will would happen at basically they can only coexist if they are looked at as two different parts of your life.
Yes, I agree.
Like, you could make the choices, free will, to get you to your destiny or to avoid getting to your destiny. That's if it coexists. But I believe that the process of making those choices is also fate and destiny.
That's what I said in the beginning. People take it with their convenience. If they find it convenient that this is something they did that was destined, they say that this is my destiny. But if they choose something and it's convenient for them to say that, oh, it was my choice to do it, then they say that. So it's more of a convenience choice.
People, I don't know if it's. I don't agree with it.
I feel that way.
People do that, but I don't do
that.
I would also say.
Everyone
I would
does
also
that,
say, like, when people say that often, it's not like, oh, like this was destiny to meet you. It's not like they're actually like, they're not usually being you, and you can't be serious till you've lived your life and really like thought about what you could. If there is destiny, then you would have to wait for your life to essentially be, for the most part, done to actually figure out what would have been your destiny in that scenario. Because you can't say at like 21 that you've hit your destiny already, because in that point, like if you're saying that, then then if we're saying we only have one destiny, then you're completely useless after, essentially. Not in a sense of like you can't help the world, but for yourself more than
I
anything.
do feel that you have multiple purposes in life. You can't only have one
I think
purpose.
you-
Okay, anyways, you said this keeps you up at night, so how do you sleep?
Don't go anywhere. Catch part 2 next week on Pillow Talk with Yanika.